I set the time up on my Facebook page for 5 p.m. And now it is 7 p.m. And I don't think you're going to be able to find it because I missed the 5 p.m. one. So now we are here at 7 p.m. So let's see if you can see me live. So here I am live on my Joan of Angels link. I know we're live, acting like a little silliness as I look to see where I am. There I am. I passed it by so fast. Okay, join us tonight. Oh, lo and behold, it's not even showing. All right. So I see Tina Marie. Well, I don't know if I see Tina Marie. No, that's the wrong show. So I'm not live on. Deborah, what page do you see me, honey? So I can find myself. I kind of screwed up tonight. I humbly apologize. Not a smooth beginning. Joan of Angels. But I don't see the video that I'm on right now that should say Miracle Monday in the corner of it. That was last week's. And okay, here we are. Okay, good. So can you help by sharing that out a bit, Deborah? Although, do I see you? Yes, I do. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I scheduled it for 5 p.m. Smart woman that I am. I meant to schedule it for 7 p.m. and I scheduled it for 5. So when you miss it, you can't hop on the same broadcast. So hello, Deborah. How forth art thou? And hi, Margaret. Really nice to see you. Tell me where you are right now, Margaret. What state and town you're in. And let's see who else is on here. And I'm just getting my balance. And all the announcements that I set out were for naught because I missed the 5 o'clock call. It's kind of bizarre. But I don't know about you, but I am in a little bit of a time thing. I don't exactly know where I am. Hey, so I come into the sanctuary for grounding and very grateful that I have it. So I want to share it out, I think, to a few of my pages. And if you could share it out to yours, that would be great. And then we could get started. I'm going to share it to my story. Here we go, Miracle Monday. Now, here we go to my pages story. Share it now. Go to my group. Share it, share it, share it, and share it, and share it. Okay, good. There. All right, we're done. So, time is wonky right now, right, Deborah? It's like being in a time warp, and it really relates to me calling it all the time, this cocoon that we're in. This, like the caterpillar, when the caterpillar, goes into that cocoon and then sheds its skin and becomes a butterfly. So hopefully there'll be better and more improved versions of ourselves as we go through this and we shed our skin and shed some of the normal ways we've been looking at things, which is then the miracle. Looking and I'm seeing a light, and then I realize that it's my glasses shining back at me. So then it's the miracle. All right, yes. So Tina Marie, yes, I explained it. I said it for 5, and here we are at 7. And okay, so I do have to send it to a few more people and cut out this part. But it would help to get us starting if you would, is this it? Yes, okay, share. More options. So help if you share it with your friends. And if you would find also for me, send out, let me know what miracles have happened for you. The good things. Focusing on the good things, the cute things, the funny things, the things that are kind of unique for you. All right. So maybe the thing is you haven't gotten sick. and the virus, and you've been able to go deeper into meditation. Maybe the win is that some people are actually making more money than other people than they used to before. And I guess that's because they have an idea or a product that works. So there's some guy out here who's been building these little containers that to put people in when they're in, the ICU or they're in isolation at your house. So you have little containers for people. And so what unique things. Hello, Emily. Oh my God, I may have to bring you on to show your painting. So Emily, did your paintings arrive? And how are they? Emily got a couple of paintings, cannabis one and a beautiful, one of the ancient masters that I painted and turned into clays. So it's very, very exciting. And I saw that it arrived today. The post office notified me. And so that's good because when people find their special art, then it makes our heart sing. So backing to Miracle Monday, now I see at least enough people that I feel inspired to talk about Miracle Monday. Hello, Naomi. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. And Emily and Tina Marie. Oh, this is great. Margaret has art. Tina Marie has art. Emily has art. Naomi has the cards. Isn't that an interesting thing? Deborah, I work with personally and give her lots of love. So very exciting to see all you. Okay, so let's start it off by saying, name one good thing that has happened to you over the last, since this thing happened. All right. So good to see you, sweetheart. Very nice to see you. Hello back. Yeah. So naming one good thing, at least, that happened since you've been in this state of grace. And as I like to say, one of the most compelling things about today, about being within the cocoon, is that this concept, time is wonky, right? And this concept of being in my own bubble and teaching people how to be in their own bubble. If you take a picture, Emily, and text it to me, I'll be able to upload it, all right? If you can take a picture of your screen for us. And Linda, our chat, yes, that was very powerful healing, Deborah. And I think we can do it again. There's Vanessa and Linda. It's just so nice to see all my friends. I know it's hard to find me. I said I'd be one place, and I humbly take responsibility for misnaming our time. Okay, so being through this cocoon, one of the things I am learning so strongly, and I believe it is foundational work. And foundational work means that it's part of building up our core to miracles, our core to being authentically aligned with ourselves, body, mind, and spirit. Our core meaning aligning with this initiation process that is happening for each and every one of us, whether we say yes to it or no to it. So, or, we turn it on and off, which is also can happen. So, for instance, yesterday or the day before, going out into the world was literally way too much for me. Holy moly, macaroni. I could hardly believe how intense it is to go out into the world these days, how you have to prepare. But it's in that preparation. So for those of you who work with clients, like my beautiful friend Margaret, when you work with clients, you really have to take care of yourself. So what do I recommend for that? And what's the win here? The win is being able to create your personal cocoon, like a turtle shell or a snail shell, that you get to take everywhere. But it's not a shell. It is more like your super Star Trek uniform or your star being goddess uniform that fits over your entire body, very kind of blends in with your body. Oh, beautiful, Suzanne. I'm so happy to see you tonight, sweetheart. So I'm asking everyone, Suzanne, what good things have happened to you as a result of this situation, this initiation process that's happened for all of us. What juicy good thing has happened for you? And now, I'm not discounting all the other things that might have happened to you, but I am saying, she has no wall for the art, but I am saying good things have happened. So what's one of the things for Emily? She was able to get some of her favorite paintings from the studio. And why? Because she commented one day that good things were happening to her ever since she bought the art. She noticed that she would wake up feeling better. Her energy was changing. And so I would, before she even says something, I will put that out. And I know my dear friend Naomi has launched a series of children's yoga, moonlight yoga. And that's a new project that was stimulated by this time because families are looking for connection. And I know for myself, I've launched more, I'd say pop-ons, pop-ups. What's a pop-up? Instead of having a pop-up shop, I have a little pop-up. I pop up. I pop in on your Facebook page or your Instagram page, and I drop in with wisdom, and I drop in with cards and messages from spirit. So that's my gift. And I've been gifting my services to people in the way of making myself affordable so people can afford to have sessions with me and not be turned away and get the healing and the sense of purpose. And what else is happening for me? Well, I'm meeting new people. Some of you are my new people. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm coming out of my shell. And like Tina Marie is saying, she brought in real good energy into my house and released the old energy. And Tina Marie brought me really juicies today or yesterday, when she said, Joan, I really look forward to your Miracle Mondays. And it's like, well, why? Why do you look forward to it? And it's like, I bring a sense of balance. And when I read that, it made my heart feel like, okay, I'm doing something good. I'm touching her heart. She looks forward to, like, it just so touched my heart that some of you might even look forward to Miracle Monday, that it means something to you. And that is one of my miracles, if you understand that. So I'm in gratitude for creating our little Miracle Monday. But so she brought good energy into her house and released the old energy. I have redone my altar so that my altar feels good and pure and high frequency energy. It's reversed. That's why I'm a little confused. So I've changed the energy in my sanctuary. I can actually hear my angels talking to me. So what have you done? All right. Well, Margaret manages to try. Okay. So Margaret flies back and forth from the Midwest to California. And I suspect just flying alone is a miracle. Being able to get catch a flight and not be freaked about, the social distancing and taking care of yourself and being safe, even among people. To me, that is also the miracle. But the miracle is also in our own protective energies. And I want to emphasize that because I guess many of us are still in this cocoon. And the cocoon is still going to be. So today I had to go out, and today's 420. And I love 420, by the way. And special event on 420, I actually got to go down to the biggest cannabis development in the Coachella Valley, actually, 150 acres of not just buildings that for people to grow and cultivate, but there'll be a school there. There'll be a healing and wellness center. There'll be a hotel there. There'll be an event center and in a school to teach cannabis. So cannabis is going mainstream in my town in a big way. And the miracle is that I'm involved in it. That last year, when I decided to paint and say yes to meeting the cannabis spirit guides, I got a hit to start connecting to all the industry here. And now the industry, just so you know, it's not a bunch of stoners. You can't be a stoner to be in industry, actually. And it's been really beneficial. So today I got to go to the #1 Primo business park in all of Coachella Valley and just be a part, a tiny little part of its expansion. And that's my miracle. It's something I set. Holy, okay. All right, guys. So you're actually going to see a connection. I'm an oracle. I had back at the Conscious Life Expo, February, I was in a session with the top. This is really interesting with the top astrologers around the world. They had flown in for this. And Susan Miller, who is a local, was there. And I was in her class. And I raised my hand, well, what's up for Pisces? And she said, oh, my God, good things are happening for you. And she said, March 24th, the Emerald Cup, or, the Emerald Cup is something like the Emerald Cup or the Emerald, the Emerald Green, something Emerald. And then we had the pandemic and nothing happened on March 23rd or March 24th. And all the dates she gave me, it seemed to me that nothing was happening. But I just had an epiphany as we're talking that what was going on was laying the groundwork for me to be at the Coachella Business Park today, which is a huge, huge, huge project, which will change many things. And I just live a few miles. It manifested because I was here. So the reading for me was that the seeds you have planted will grow no matter what it looks like. And I'm actually passing the message on to you because 2020 is a year of building solid foundations through service, one brick at a time, solid foundations, grounding, foundation emotionally, physically, sexually, sensually, your relationship-wise, everything, okay? Financially, a structure. Your body is a structure, a container for your work, all of it. And prophecy is that 2020, many of the houses, the astrological houses are in alignment, and many of us will have this bolt and jolt of energy, of opening for prosperity and good, juicy energy. Hello, Millie. And so, and this is true for many of us, but it looks like with, things sort of shutting down energetically with the pandemic, what they're saying is that for all of us, we're rebooting into new ways of doing our work, new ways of having it, new and gentler ways. Well, if you're like me, I'm not really so gung-ho to be out in the world. And I am building this very, very powerful energy being that can go, well, in the world, but also online in a healthy way. Does that make sense? So building our light body and our energy body so we can travel and be protected in the world and in our spirit body has been really important. All right, so, okay. So excuse me, someone who can't get on. Okay, please go to the Joan of Angels page. Oh God, okay. So here it is, and I'm live here. And if I do, nope. Okay, just do this and try to copy this page. It won't copy. I want to make everyone happy, and you can see that it doesn't always work. Really. Okay. All right. Sorry. Anyway, guys, you found me, and that makes me very, very, very happy. Okay. Extremely happy. All right. So when we talk about miracles, I don't see Millie's miracle or Vanessa's miracle. I don't see Suzanne's miracle or juicy good thing that's happening for you. Linda, Emily, well, Emily got our paintings, but I said that for you. Naomi, good things that are happening, okay? Good things that are happening for you. Name one good thing that's happened for you. Because the basis of everything, there's two keys to miracles, and miracles build on gratitude. And so when we walk around and we go, okay, I'm not getting what I need, or it's not working out for me, or I need more of this, or I need more of that, then it doesn't come for us. So miracles mean letting go. Okay? It means letting go. It means surrendering. So, hi, Natalie. Nice to see you. So, yesterday I woke up and I had a very hard experience of a crash of someone else's reality about my life. And I had a panic attack. It was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And I had some counseling with my dear friends. And it was a reminder, Joan, excuse me, have you spoken to your angels today? Did you go back into your own meditation and particularly ask for the highest good? It's like, angels, I know that sometimes I'm nervous. I understand that I have anxiety, that I won't be taken care of. But I know that I'm going to be taken care of. And I trust that you're here to help me. And I know that everything is going to turn out just right. And so bringing new energy in and surrendering is a good idea. All right. So who wants a reading? All right. Who wants to have your own personal miracle message tonight? Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that what we need to do tonight is to open up a little bit even more. And Millie, you're right. I've met more new friends that I asked for. I go online now and I'm meeting new friends. Natalie, new friends. So nice. Some of you were new friends just a few weeks ago, and now you're closer friends. And that is the beauty of this virus, is that it's forcing us to connect in new ways. All right. And these new ways are a little bit more intimate in a certain way. They bring us a new openness, a new ability to reveal maybe a little piece of ourselves in a new way, and also a willingness to share our gifts, whether our gift is baking or shopping for food or nurturing or cooking for your neighbor. Each of us has that special gift. Well, hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Arminda Cow. How beautiful to meet you and to see you. And Suzanne a reading. Millie wants a reading. Good. All right. So when I get into the flow of readings, Vanessa went, thank you. She went to the grocery store. All right. And she saw her clients. You know, and for some of us, people who work and do body work and healing, physical, hands-on touch, some people have had to shut down their businesses. My dear friend, oh my God, who you might like. So I met this very beautiful woman on Instagram, Lavender Soul. And she does sound healings and yoga. And she and I were speaking this morning, and we're going to be doing a guided 420 meditation sound healing on Wednesday on Instagram, okay? And also, speaking of that, tomorrow I'm doing a book reading on the spiritual aspects of cannabis. It's really raising your spiritual consciousness with cannabis. And I found this great book. And so you should find that announcement somewhere, okay? But anyway, that's for that. But why I mentioned it is that it's a really good night to really hunker down, meet new friends, and shift your energy. So Lavender Soul calls me today, and she's a hairdresser by day and does yoga at night. And they're gifting the yoga classes right now. They're gifting the sound healing. We're gifting our cannabis event online. So it's all a matter of gift. But she's a hairdresser, and in Rancho Mirage, where her shop is, they've issued, of course, you know, you're non-essential if you're a hairdresser, and they're actually issuing citations, like $5,000 fines and citations, and people are reporting other people who are actually seeing clients. So it's a really, you know, tough time. It's an interesting time. But if we affirm that we are in the right place at the right time, we were meant for these times. This is the times we're creating miracles from this, turning it over to spirit. Okay, so in turning this over to spirit, okay, I'm scrolling up to see who was the first reading on this list, which was Tina Marie. Good. Okay, and I'll scroll through for everyone. But, you know, So, but understanding, so she can't do hair. So she's, her clients are ordering color. She's shipping them color or giving it to them, but she still can't do hair. But there are certain ways, how do we transition ourselves to be less hands-on maybe, and yet more deeper connected? And I have found actually that some of my online groups are deeper, more connected, because somehow we're all present. So what's another thing that's happened in this is the sense of presence, personal presence, showing up for you. Okay, showing up for you. I'm showing up for you in many new ways. And some of my friends are showing up for you, but you're showing up for you too. You're showing up to support the people that have wisdom for you. Does that make sense? You're giving me strength to try new things with you. So all in all, I'd say miracles are manifesting. And why do I do this show? To help raise the miracle vibration so we can come together so that we can actually have miracles in healing, physical healing, spiritual healing, and mental healing. We can have more energy to build our physical containers, our foyer to manifest our intentions. Okay, so holding my wand for a minute, holding my crystal, my bowl. I guess I'm supposed to have a crystal bowl because I always refer to it as a crystal bowl, even though it's a Tibetan one. And this is for the crown chakra. So guys, sending your roots down to the center of the earth and breathing in and then letting it all out. And then breathing it in again, once again, and letting it all out. Good. Perfect. Now, here we go. And letting go of any fears, letting go of any challenges, any lack, any insecurity or anxiety, any heavy weight that keeps you feeling less than, and any attachments to how things unfold. Attachments to how your miracle will unfold. Because Spirit is telling me that what we are expecting and what we think may be very different than what may appear, and that it is far better for us to have an open mind, open wisdom. Ask that Spirit show us the way, that our angels and guides take us on our journey and be with us, and that we can see clearly which way to go. So on that note, we're going to start with the messages from the Masters of Miracles for Tina Marie, who brought good, real energy into her house and released the old energy. And she has some beautiful Joan of Angels art. And once you have that art, by the way, you're connected to the studio. You can't run away. And Tina has my birthday. Okay, sweetheart. So this is your new move, is freedom. You are now in the flow. And isn't that interesting? Because you're saying you brought real good energy into your house. You released the old energy. So you're in the flow. And Spirit is saying, okay, take a deep breath. Let go of all those heavy weights and start flying. Take a stand. Just start going. And so, you know how all these cards are part of the overall reading we're having in general. So that starts it. Okay, freedom. And isn't what we're asking for freedom right now? So many of us are feeling a little bit trapped. You know, it's been a long time. Let us out. I want to see people, places, and things. So freedom, but also right now, though, really your inner freedom. Okay, your ability to express it from the inside out. So you are in the flow, spread your wings, and take flight. So that's in the first reading. And that reminds me of this painting, the original, the guardian angel. And she has that kind of energy of, I am always with you. In fact, I am strengthening you. I'm radiating you. as if that's a word, okay? I'm raising your energy. I'm helping you see clarity, to not have so many clouds over your head, not have a veil between you and your answers. And so part of this work is, how do you receive your own answers? So make sure you go to the YouTube channel, and let's see if I can post that link to the YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, I have over 100 some odd videos, believe it or not. I think that's crazy. And you can, but I have a series that I think is great. Proud of that series. And that series is the series that, hold on, you should still be able to see me, but I do want to post that link to the series so that you can see the videos. And I hope I don't crash that computer. Okay, YouTube's video. So this channel has the miracle messages. It has Awaken to Miracles. It has intuitive training. And I think it has my last video, From Darkness to Light. So we'll just send you a link to it so you can learn from that, because I'm very proud of some of these videos, for sure, okay? But they'll give you the messages. So this is called 44 Days of Awakening, and I'm posting that link right now, all right? And then I'm going to the very next reading. So the very next reading, and I hope this works, is going to be right here. Good. All right. So very next reading is going to be Natalie. So welcome, Natalie. Where are you from? Let me know if you don't mind. Tell me where you're from, just to give us a heads up. All right. Oh, I hope that was the link. Where are you from, Natalie? Hi, Lisa and Monica. I put you in line for readings, girls. We always have women. You know, isn't that fun? I love that it's mostly women, but I love men. Men have very good miracle power, guys. All right. Okay. So again, going back up for Natalie. And for Natalie, Crystal Cities, which is really powerful, because that says you are actually walking your spiritual path, and it's guidance and spiritual mastery. And that's the kind of thing, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, the mastery teacher. This is a painting. Oh, I have it in the corner, but I'm going to have it here for next week. It's a painting from Sedona. I did it in Sedona when I had a vision, and I saw the mountains open up and the crystal cities within, and the divine beings walking, flying, floating, you know, transporting themselves out. And these are the master teachers of wisdom. And when we pull a card like this, it says, okay, your teachers are coming. Be prepared to be amazed and expect miracles. Whew. And your guide is like buzzing in my ear, because my ear is tickling so much. I want to scratch it. So be prepared. Master teachers are coming. And, you know, here's the thing. When the teacher's ready, the students appear. And I've been told that I am a master teacher. I'm a master Oracle Ascension trainer. Something on that level, meaning that I teach you how to actually become an oracle, or to connect and remember, and teach you how to go into those realms. Now, I don't teach you what to do once you get there. Okay. But I do teach you how to get there. And so you're being called to the inner crystal cities. So tonight when you go to bed, and for all of you, as you do, you know, ask to be taken there, ask to be shown, ask to download the wisdom that you need. All right, and I love you very much. Very happy to see you, Natalie. Thank you. And you know, I do readings for people. I'm an oracle, and just reach out if that's something that sits you. My readings are really about remembering who you are, why you're here, and starting to look at the gifts you have, so we can ground them, so we can help you bring them forward, so we can help strengthen your auric field so you can bring them forward. Like, wouldn't that be nice? So that we can overcome those challenges, those obstacles that stand in the way of being that person that we have been called to be. So Natalie, you're really being guided right now. All right, beautiful. I think that was a beautiful little reading. Let me know. Perfect. Whew. All right. So there's Margaret, my dear friend. And this is for you, for your travels, for the journey that you do. And by the way, I consider all of you on this chat tonight undercover angels. Okay. You're fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth dimensional angels who are walking around in your 3D bodies, doing your service on the planet. And like me, needing just your wings fluffed, needing, a touch up, sometimes needing to be reminded, sometimes needing to be healed, sometimes needing, oh my God, okay. So then I just had a picture of someone turned around in the wrong direction and going the wrong way. And they said, well, and I should say this, sometimes turn back around so you're set back onto your path. We all need that. And so we're all activators for another, just so you know. You're not doing it alone. Your gifts are here not just for you to thrive, but they help that other person or that community. For some of us, it's people. For some of it's communities. It's churches. It's our groups. For some of it's our towns. It's our tribes. Okay? And for Margaret, so this is the win here for you, sweetheart. This is the Golden Temple. And you've probably seen this painting in the house here. Margaret's been in the studio. Emily's been in the studio. So your prayers have been answered and the doors are open for you. And this is the painting that when I was really educating a young one and I had the vision, I did a miracle angel activation for her and I brought her to the temple. And when I got to this temple, 2 golden angels are there, Margaret. And they said to me, like they're saying to you, you've done your work. You've done more than we asked you to do. Believe that. And they took us to this doorway and then turned me around as they're turning you and saying, these are your people, and call them. But for you, they're also really saying, Margaret, you have done such good work. You're being welcomed into the inner levels, the inner sanctuary, home. It's like they're saying, well, they say you need to do some resting, but know that you're doing the work. But you need to do some resting. Okay. I feel like I want to put my hands on you. But your prayers have been answered. The big prayer. Okay. The big one. The Hallelujah Chorus prayer. I hear it. They said, say it's the big one, not just the little ones. Oh, well, you rest after that weary period. Yes. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Yes, that is the drainingness of that journey. Okay. Now, phew. So, I feel so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you so much. Deborah's going to get the next reading in a second. But I want you guys to know that I've been doing healing since I was in my 20s. And I moved into an ashram when I was 23. An ashram in Los Angeles called the Movement of Spiritual Inner Awareness. And I knew nothing. Guys, it was a fluke. I swear to God that I found this spiritual teacher and somehow I was called. I have no idea why. And I moved into the ashram in Los Angeles. I moved from New York. I've never moved back to New York ever since. And when I was in the ashram, I started to learn about energy and energy healing. And I'll never forget, I learned about laying on of the hands healing. And I heard a voice that said, well, you could do that. And so I go like this. And I walked around the ashram. And there was a beautiful woman named Kathy. And she had terrible stomach pain. Terrible. And I just said, well, and I do this. And the next thing I know, I'm in terrible pain. And she's been healed. Okay, literally healed. And I hadn't learned the art of discharging. Okay. The next person, terrible back pain. This is before I became a chiropractor. Terrible back pain. Rub my hands together. Do laying on the hand. Their back pain goes away. Mine got worse. Okay. So I hadn't learned that technique, that tool of discharging my energy. But what I discovered was that I was a hands-on healer. And this is back in 1975. And shortly after, I went to this workshop, this spiritual group, and you're supposed to say, what is it you want? What's your prayer? Like I'm asking you tonight, what is it you really want? What's your miracle? What's your prayer? And what miracles have come to you? And I went to this event, and you're supposed to say what your intention is. So I go, my name is Joan. I just want to know what I'm here to do. I was 25, not a lot of money. I was working as a counselor in a drug and alcohol abuse program. I said, what am I supposed to do with my life? And I'll never forget. We go into silent meditation, and we all lay down listening to this audio tape of the teacher, John Roger. And I hear a voice. You're here to go to chiropractic school. I said, like, what am I supposed to do? Go to chiropractic school. What? Go to chiropractic school. What? Go to chiropractic school. Like literally shouted in my ear. Now, I didn't shout out loud, okay? Okay. And so the very next day, and I go to several of the chiropractic schools, because there were 3, and I enrolled in Cleveland Chiropractic, and the tuition was $868. And I'm thinking, okay, my mom, didn't even know how I was going to get money for this. And school was starting the following week. And I get home, and there's a check for me for $868, which was from my grandfather's estate, from his insurance. And that was my share, $800. And it paid the first 3 months tuition. And I took it as a sign. And it was that learning that gave me that confidence of healing. So this is for Deborah, who I adore and I love. And I met Deborah, another Facebook friend, grateful for her. And we are, on her behalf, going to also take one of my wands and go from the inside out. And as we speak, using and running this wand, which has tremendous healing power. And so for those of you who tune in, you will start to feel as we start to smooth out your auric field. But here's what's happening for you, Deborah. Your way is clear. Heaven's path. It's now time to move forward and follow the signs. So anticipate that you're being asked to sort of move your energy more, whether it's exercising, moving around. You're just being asked to take new steps to move forward here. So follow the signs. They'll be given to you. Feeling into having more health and vitality, raising your energy. As we do this should be working on everyone, because I feel it working on myself. And we have Archangel Michael here behind us, letting go of anything that's in our way. All right, so I hope that helps, beautiful one. All right, so moving that, I see, let me just check this. Okay, this is Kelly. She made her way on. I'm so glad. Okay, so glad. All of you can have a reading. Yes, just say yes to the reading because I'm following an order. Okay, just trying to follow the order. All right, good. And I don't really want to miss anyone. All right, so that is like for Harminder. I wanted to make sure you're actually below in that circle. Okay, because I'm just following an order. I am surrendering to the flow. I'm going to read to you for as long as we need to on this, okay? All right, so Suzanne, it would be wonderful to read a miracle card for you, love. Okay, perfect. And, I keep thinking I know you, that I've met you. Have we met, Suzanne? Because I just know your name. It's one of those names that just goes, I know her. All right. And besides that, we communicated this week. I mean, every time I see your name, I go, I know her. How do I know her? Okay. I had a wonderful experience a few weeks ago. I was doing oracle readings, and a woman showed up, and she seemed familiar. But her first name that she was using for her Instagram didn't match. And so in the end, it turned out that she was friends with my son, and I had done readings for her in the past, and she sends me a picture of the card that we had pulled the last time I had read for her in person up there. So I do remember feelings. Okay, but this is for Suzanne. And Suzanne, mon chéri, you are. So I don't know if you've seen the movie Wonder Woman. I love that movie, okay, Wonder Woman. And I love it because she's a superhero. She wakes up to her powers like we do. Okay, we wake up to our talents and our powers. And in fact, for some of us, the older we get, the more we resonate with them because we have time. So who is Wonder Woman? She's developed her gifts. She has special gifts. She's of service. She helps many people. She's unique. There's only one Wonder Woman. There's only one Suzanne. And you can have it all. So this is a great encouragement to really develop your skills. You can have it all and to really trust in that process. And if you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend that movie. I love that movie. All right. Just love that movie. And it's funny because with my kids, if you raise kids, kids love to watch the same movie over and over and over again. And so like, what is it? Charlie's Angels. I must have watched that 100 times with my kids. And I know they did a remake, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do one of those screening times with my kids. My daughter's in London, my son's up north, but really Charlie's Angels, the new one, wouldn't be the same. But I watched them over and over again with the kids. So, okay, good. So now I see people have been doing something good, something good, something good. All right. Okay. All right. So that was for Suzanne. Definitely Wonder Woman. And I haven't pulled her for a long time, if you know what I mean. Okay, good. So we're going to shift the energy a little bit. And this is for Millie. Millie, who is actually named after Marilyn Monroe. So she's got, and look at her name, Millie Mary, okay? Mary, millennia. Doesn't that sound like a very high vibrational, merry, joyful experience? So the first thing I can say about Millie is that one of her sole purposes is actually to bring a sense of joy so that people can walk their path in an easier manner. And I think that was direct from Spirit, Millie, but it is true. And conversely, to remember that that's one of your gifts when things don't feel that way for you. Okay, good. So this is for Millie. And the card is my Celestial Homecoming painting. I love this one. Courage, and it's that journey of mastery. So it's courage. You are being supported, and take it one step at a time, dear one. Okay? Courage. You are being supported. Take it one step at a time. And so we are never alone. Remember that. We have our guardian angels who are with us all the time. We have the wands that help to clear away the energies of negativity and raise the light frequency. We have the golden belts. We have the third eye frequency clearer and to match your energies, as well as those radiant gold crowns. So, Millie, clear your field, raise your vibration, do some saging, and then courage. You are being supported, and you can have it all one step at a time. And some of the best advice the guides have given to clients this last month is chop wood, carry water. Well, what does that mean? Chop wood, carry water. Chop wood, carry water. That's what we're to do. Chop wood, one foot in front of the other. So we live on several realities. This is the one of chop wood, carry water. And this is the side that holds my vision and holds my dreams and knows where I'm going and supports this undercover angel, chopping wood and carrying water. All right. So I hope that helps, Millie. I always get such value from having your energy on here. And it's so fun that so many of you show up every week and basically support each other. Get this hair out of my mouth. All right, so that was for Millie. All right, I'm going to scroll down for a second just to see how I do it before I do Naomi's reading, okay? All right. Here we go. Kelly, I'll do your reading at the back down. I go in order, honey, of when people asked for those readings. I will not miss anyone, okay? I promise. Promise, promise. Love, and I'm going from the top down. All right, there we go. So, Naomi, there she says, me. Naomi's very special. If you have kids, please check out her Moonlit yoga, kids yoga class for kids and their mommies and their daddies to bring a sense of calm and balance. She's got the cutest kiddos, and I think she should be doing art projects online with them. They're adorable, and she's very creative with in this, as well as being a muse. And you know, we're all about those muses. So that is our dear friend Naomi, and just ask her, she'll send you something. Okay, now I am centering into her. So you're with the gratitude angel today, love. Who do you love? Who do you admire? Who, you know, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And you have so much to be grateful for: your children, your family, the support system you have, your husband, the clients that you have, the yoga practice that you have. Oh my God, she's a phenomenal cook that you are. So just being around you, okay, what I'm saying is I'm grateful for you, I guess. But you need to be your own gratitude. Who are you grateful for? And who are we all grateful for right now? And grateful that we can hop online. We have computers, we have the internet, we have Zoom shows, we have Facebook Lives, and that's one way of we have community. Okay, that's one thing. We have, if you have health, you know, what are the things, if you have a family to keep you company, if you have the work that you love to do, or the clients, or the soil in your hands that you love, or the angel beings. So who do you love? And share your joy, hun. Share that with others. And I'm very proud of you. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. All right. So I'm shuffling. And there is, okay, so I know Vanessa's down at the bottom somewhere. She went to the grocery store. I think I've read her already, and I'm happy to get out. It's so weird to go out and about. And I met this new person today, a group of new people at Co-Chilling, and one person starts to outstretch their hand, and cute little old me with my face mask, go, whoop, 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 you know, and then I kind of made it cute and funny, but these are business people who are used to shaking. So all new behaviors. All right, so I know that I'm not pronouncing your name right. Harminda Cal, and we love a reading, and I really would like to know how to pronounce it. Where are you from, love? Let us know. Let us know. Okay. I'm just looking. Let us know, because then I like to know. And I also like to know if the reading hit you. You know, all oracles improve if they get validation. So for a visionary, you can have all sorts of visions, but if you don't know if they come true for people, or if they hit home for people. So my dear friend Robin here in the Valley, who has a sanctuary of a lot of my art, and when we first met, I did a reading for her, and I guess I told her she was going to break up with the dude or something about that. And one day I'm at the Miracle Springs Resort, and she pulls in, and I'm leaving, and she honks the horn. She introduces me to this other guy. I think it's a new boyfriend. And she says, "Oh my God, Joan, oh my God, whatever you told me, blah, 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 blah," didn't remember, came true. You are just amazing. Hey, you have to meet my amazing friend, Joan. She's just, you know, so I need to, and I didn't know, it was just running into her randomly 6 months later. But in knowing that, it helps. to get your feedback. And that's how an oracle works. And that's how mediums work. It's like, do you see this? Does this resonate? I'm hearing this. And I am getting this all the time now, messages that I would never even share, but they're so powerful. And then, they fit. So that's, you guys help me with that. So for Harmander Cow, here you go. Mother Mary is with you. Mother Mary. And I am protected by the divine. It's time to rest. I am safe. All is well. And if you go up to that link I posted above to YouTube, the very first video on the Awakening to Miracles series is Mother Mary. She asked to be the beginning of my teachings about the deck because it was all about self-care. She says, you can't step into your power. You can't, realign with your destiny and your mission and your purpose if you're not taking good care of yourself. And so she talks a lot about self-care and how you nurture. And so that's very important for you. So go find, it's somewhere I posted, and let me know how that lands. And again, I do readings for people. I will post the link for that. This month, I'm doing sliding fee scale. If you're a new person or an old person and you need a sliding fee scale, that's fine. But to have or book your first session. So I will post that for you. Because I feel for everyone. Some people are doing just fine and some people aren't. But it's a reboot and it's an emotional thing for all of us. Okay? All right. So now, I hope that fits. But for all of us, self-care, really important. Okay? Good. Tina, I'm just passing by looking, and your distance here, Reiki is getting stronger. Tina Marie is a very powerful healer. She's my birth mate. She's also March 16th, and you can love on her a bit too. So for Monica, here is a message from Monica. Very happy to give you a message, sweetheart. I always have a nice feeling when I see you. And your guides are the eye of heaven today. And that's really the guides are sending down very spiritual messages. You are being awakened, energized, and activated. Expect miracles. And so with this energy, pouring down energy through your crown chakra, okay, pouring it down like this, and then raising your frequency, and expect your miracles, hon. And so for all of us right now, take a deep breath in, okay? Sending your roots down, the center of the earth, send your antenna up here, bring your shoulders back, and really feel into them, okay? You are being awakened, energized, and activated. So do you like these group readings, guys? Yes, no? And that's for you, Monica, but again, it's for everyone. All right, Lisa, honey, I miss you. I love you. Up there is the YouTube link right there. All right, saying hi to Kelly and Magda, but I'm going down. All right, well, there is Kelly asking if you are having a reading. So obviously that is a yes. And for Kelly, and yes, I am a master, and I am a master teacher. And I say this in humbleness and in humility. I say this as a teacher who was very, very close to ascension in several lifetimes ago, as a devotee and a teacher whose ego, lack of humbleness, caused her to fall. And fall I did. Okay, waking up in memory as an outcast in India with a little tin can. So I am humble. And so when I say to you I'm a master teacher, it's because I am. And it's because I take you from level to level, if that's where you want to go, to the higher levels. So you can reach that, that very first or second painting. Where was it? This one. Okay. The cathedral. The temples, the gates of heaven, where not only are they waiting for you, but that's where your true home is. And you all have the skills and talents to get there. And you're all here for these last few lifetimes. You're on an ascension path if you're on this show. If you stayed long enough to be on here, you are. One day I'll transcribe these into the teachings for you. So for my dear friend, Kelly, who herself is a master teacher and a high angelic being and a goddess angel, Spirit brings you the red fire goddess. And Kelly, you may have seen this in the house. This house is in the home of a very beautiful friend. In the left-hand corner of the painting is a UFO. And the UFO, the ship, is sending tremendous energy and energizing this red fire goddess, energizing it so from her core, she becomes radiant from the inside out. And it's all about inner beauty, inner serenity, and moving forward with grace and ease. So when our inner core gets lit up, we can walk through the planet, whether or not we are using our legs or our psychic legs. It's how we walk through the world. So this is a card about awakening that passion of the red fire goddess within you. And many of you are on the Isis path, the goddess Isis, who was the feminine goddess, who was the birther of the red-faced tribes of the Yucatan, some of the native tribes in South America, who worshipped her and who were her children, and she taught them the ancient ways. And you're part of that tribe, Kelly, your power and remembering. And we all are, because again, you're part of this tribe. So right now, and we had another card about awakening and activating also. And I told you, if you listen to some of my recent tapes, I talk about the coronavirus being radiant light auric field. And virus, what does that mean? It's going viral. So radiance and light are going viral. And at the end of this cocoon, that's where I want all my tribe to be. Work with me so we can get there to our sense of radiance, so we can do that work. So I love you all. Kelly, I love you. I hope this helps. But moving forward with grace and ease. So stopping, breathing, pulling ourselves together, building up. If you listen to the beginning of this, you'll hear me talk about building up our protections, and that's how we get to do that. Okay, good. And I love you very, very much. Kelly's been here too. She's had some of my beautiful art, and Kelly is one that I've known. So this is kind of interesting. Emily, I've known for over 40 years, and Kelly, I've known since 2008, I think it was. So very amazing to be in connection in spirit. All right, so moving through, I hope that helps you. Margaret's in prayers and resting. Thank you, good. I don't know how you get to be a fan, honey. You just follow me. You sign up on my newsletters, which go out, you follow me, and you hop on my broadcasts, my YouTubes, etc., or any new classes that I'm going to hope to do. All right, so there's Mimi. Again, love you, and thank you for your reading. Going to watch for meteors now. I think I'm going to go and watch for spaceships because they say there's a lot of them. All right, I'm moving down. And, oh, you lived in Phoenix for over 20 years. I did an event near Phoenix a few years ago, and then I've been to Sedona a few times. Okay, good. So I haven't passed anyone, I don't think. Oh, there's Monica. Good. And I'm going down from Monica's name down. And so anyone below Monica is going to get a reading. All right. And you're so welcome. And, write a testimonial or a thank you or any comments about me, my show, my personality. But most of all, you know, I do the show every Monday here on Joan of Angels. I'm doing random wisdom and messages shows, but I do have a couple of things. So I have a group called 420 Spiritual Living, and I have a book club starting tomorrow. It's a free book club on that group on the spiritual consciousness of cannabis. I think it's going to be very fascinating. And I've already done some readings out of there. Very fascinating and very freeing for many people. And then on Wednesday, I'm doing a ceremony with a dear friend, Lavender, who does amazing crystal bowls. So she does the crystal bowls. And she'll be doing the sound healing, and I'll do a guided meditation into meeting some of the cannabis spirit guides and other spirit guides. You don't have to smoke or be a cannabis 420 user to have a great meditation with us and sound healing. Okay, good. That was my little promo. And there's Monica. Good. And my website's joanofangels.com. And beautiful Mimi's helping me with the new website. So it's going to be coming soon. Good. All right. So what message do we have for Monica? Oh, the Arcturian. So another extraterrestrial being, energetic upgrades. So now we have several energetic upgrades going on in this reading. Divine healing pours through you now. Surrender and receive those gifts. So the Arcturians are some of the wisest star beings, and they do protect the earth and they bring wisdom. There's certain people that literally channel the Arcturians. I channeled enough of the Arcturians to channel this painting and get some of their wisdom on holding the earth steady. And so receiving energetic upgrades and divine healing, and once again, surrender. Why? Because so much that's in play with our planet right now is out of our hands. And about 2 weeks ago, I have a third group called Baja Paranormal. I rarely post to it, but I posted this video, I think, of 50 UFOs heading to Earth that were leaving the International Space Station and heading to Earth. And then there were videos of the moon, of all these spaceships leaving the moon. So I found it very fascinating, and I formed a group in Mexico years ago. So it's Baja Paranormal, and that's a Facebook group. And 420 Spiritual Living is where I'm going to do the book club. But the group I want all of you to join is the Miracle Makers Club, because when we have enough people there, I'll do this Miracle Monday on that. Okay, that's enough tech. Good. All right. So knowing that you're channeling this energy, Monica, understand that energetic upgrade means that they're giving you more sense of, when you go to bed tonight, okay, he's telling me specifically, you should have a pen and paper. They have messages for you on your next steps and on how to use this energetic upgrade. Okay? All right. I hope that helps. And I love the star beings. And I have a very deep connection with star beings. Okay, so there's a lot more comments. So let me go down. Harminda's from Malaysia. Welcome. There's Lisa, a healer for a family member, Angelina. So I do healings, honey. And you can reach out for me privately, but we will do the group healing now. And I'm going to do a reading for Lisa. I love Lisa. And Lisa is one of those people considered essential. And I hope you tuned in for the beginning, the talk about the energy protection, honey. And I do talk about it. So this is for you. And angelic portals, so time to step beyond the veil. Spread your wings and off for sail. So they're showing me that, they're saying it's time for you to hold back, to remove the veil, let go of the things that have been holding you back, that are literally between you and the veil. So sometimes it's hard to move forward when you have that in front of you, but definitely time to step beyond the veil so you can spread your wings. So I'm hearing it as really letting go and releasing and walking through a portal. It could even mean a new job. That's what they're telling me. It could mean something very new for you. Okay? All right. So, Bosh, I love you. I love you so much. So good to see you, Lisa. And so good Yes, Kelly, not this lifetime. I was not in India with the tin cup this life, but I might as well have been when I lost everything and was homeless, or almost homeless here. So, okay. And Kelly's husband, Dante, I knew for 40 years. Yes, actually, I met Dante in 1984 or 1983, and I had my chiropractic practice in Berkeley. And this stranger books an appointment, big man, very confident man. And I said, well, how did you find me? And he said, well, I walked up and down the street many times. I had my pendulum and I dowsed for the right person for me. And we had a very beautiful and long relationship, and he's passed. In fact, I was one of the last people to speak to him before he went in a coma and passed. And right before I spoke to him, he actually told me I was going to be a famous visionary artist again. And I hadn't really begun painting. And that was in 2012. So we have all these connections. All right. So moving along, thank you. And I love everyone's reflections, and I am having fun. Yes, I love these sessions. And this is really fun for me. And I saw Bill. Hello, Miss Miracle. Hi, Bill. Bill is a miracle himself. And I love Bill. He has so many epiphanies. He's a master teacher. And I think that one of the things we did for him in one of these Miracle Mondays, he said it right out loud, so it was public knowledge. It's like we reminded him he's a teacher, for Pete's sakes. So I love reminding people of who they are. And that's really one of my gifts. Okay. So would love to be a part of, well, all of these are freebie things. I'll just send out links. Yes, you do have phone calls too. And really enjoying all of you. Oh, that's so sweet. I wouldn't show up if I didn't like, oh, no one has a gun to your head, huh? Or an angel wing to your head. All right, so I really appreciate that. I'm a shy being, so it helps me. Good, moving right along. Awesome, all the different seeds you have planted. I think so. Yes. And here you go. I'll PM you, please do. And Magda, we didn't do a little reading for you. So let's do a little one. 1111 portals in New York. Portals of freedom for New York. And portals that, let's ask for healing for the entire planet, that not only does the virus settle down, but that those lessons that we've needed to learn be cleared, be manifest, be lit up, be part of our way forward, that humanity learns the lessons so that the result is corona light spreads and goes viral. All right, so the eye of heaven, you are being awakened. She has to ask for herself, Kelly. The eye of heaven, you are being awakened, energized, and activated, and it is time to expect miracles. So we've had this card before tonight too. It's part of the process. So Magda, imagine a beautiful ship over your city, okay? Or over your state. And we can each do it over our cities. If you're in LA or wherever you are, or over your home, imagine a giant ship that is right now sending down waves of active celestial energy that lifts up the planet, that lifts us up, and that activates our DNA, brings us health, wealth, and happiness. So that's what we have for you, Magda. But a reminder that we have that power within us. So visualizing that energy around our whole town, our whole state. In fact, right now we're putting it over the state of California, okay, and extending it out to Arizona, New Mexico, and through the west and through the east. And before you know it, it is around the entire country. And then it's around the entire globe. And I remember that a few weeks ago, I actually brought a picture of the globe, and we did a lot of global healing there. Magda, I hope that helped. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful. Mimi is telling you about the way I found Mimi. Mimi found me. I was in this movie, The Illumined Ones, and Crystal Dawn came out here and fell in love with the art and allowed me to talk for a few minutes. And I guess she showed some of the art and allowed me to talk. And several people have seen that and reached out to me. And so The Illumined Ones, and I am in that documentary, and I'll be in the next one too. And, you know, interesting things. I was working at someone's booth at the Conscious Life Expo one year, and I had my angel art, and I wasn't there at that moment, but she came by and left her card. And by the time she and I had connected, she came out here. And that's how miracles happen. Okay. All right. Now for Karen. Good. That's you. My name is Karen. I'm on Kelly's phone. I would love a reading. So, sweetheart, for you, Karen, that first of all, that's a beautiful name. Something about that name. Okay, but for you, interdimensional angel. And when we pull this card and that painting, if I turn it, we'll lose everything. So this card means that new ideas, to think outside the box. When we leave our box and we allow our spirit to sort of stretch outward, okay, then new ideas, new opportunities, new businesses, new ways of growing. Okay, so that's what should be and to think outside the box. So if you're working on a project, a business, a new creation, a piece of art, this is a perfect opportunity to expand your thinking. All right, to think outside the box and to allow new energies to come in, because it will, right? It's a perfect opportunity for you. And they're saying use this time for your creation. Since you can't go out in the world, go inside your world to your new ideas and your new opportunities. So I hope that helps, okay? So that's a miracle. That's a message from your Masters of Miracles. All right, guys. So I am Joan of Angels, Dr. Joan Hangarter. I go by both sides of me, equally powerful, here to inspire, lift, and heal, motivate, help you remember who you are, help you walk your path and see it clearly once again. And so I invite you to go to joanofangels.com if you want to know a bit more about me. Definitely join some of those groups if you're interested in some of those topics. The YouTube channel will help you. And as I said, if you are a new client, I'm offering readings at a very discounted for you this week. If you need support, but you know you also need a reading. Okay? And that's all you have to do, I think. Let's see. And the website is here. Yeah. So if you want a reading, just think about your donation. Understand that we also live on miracles, manifestations, and gifts. And we understand challenging times for all too, but all of us really need to receive our vibrationary upliftment, okay? Especially that this cocoon is going to be over. And where do you want to emerge? So I'll tell you the story they showed us, okay, with this reading, because it's a group reading for all of us. And so the real story is this, because it's really a good story. It definitely is. The first thing is Mother Mary says much healing has to occur, that this is a period of planetary self-care for all of us, going inside, nurturing ourselves, all right, starting to experience and feel who we are, starting number one with gratitude, to raise up our gratitude, starting with a sense of knowing that we're not alone, okay? I know that we had that card too, the gratitude cards, oh, I know they're here. If they're not here, I'm making them here. But the angels that are here to protect us, okay, so we know that we're not alone. and also being given courage to do the journey. Now, if you've been beaten down 101 times, like I have, or 1,001, and you came in this lifetime to be beaten down so you can raise up again, then you understand that it does take courage. And you are being supported one step at a time. And look how hard they're working. We're receiving energetic upgrades from the star people, from the Arcturians, this is actually a spaceship up there. We're being awakened, energized, activated. Instead of being afraid of the virus, think in terms of how can I activate and awaken my energies. So we're going through portals where we're being encouraged to rip the veil away, expand our thinking, step out in the flow and feel and have freedom. Actually, this is almost the outcome card, and I will come back to it. Why? Our way is being cleared. Time to move forward. All right. And go watch Wonder Woman again. Get inspired about your gifts, because you didn't come here empty-handed, girls and guys. You came here with so many gifts, new opportunities, and even this session tonight, mastery. Start to work with your gifts. Be awakened, trust. Okay. The outcome, twofold, freedom. All right. Freedom on this planet. The doors are open. And where's the door going to? To the temples, the inner realms, and to our freedom, our mastery. So, guys, this has actually been a very high spiritual messages. I feel energy shifting. I feel your energy shifting, my energy shifting. It's 8:22. I always know when I feel a release. So I hope that this was good. I look forward to working with some of you privately. I look forward to working with you in some of these other groups. Reach out to me. And thank you so much for being with me. Ciao for this time.